tremendous Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. Main event with two of the great for the Ring of Honor World Luchadors in the world. World Championship will take stars to begin our talk more about that, but we got some telecast as we
tag team contest is going
to go to the ring.
The Boulder wooden fall in Japan, weighing 251st from Osaka, jump 32 pounds. He's the World Heavyweight Champion, IWGP World, the Alpha, Takeshita Inosuke.
What a way to begin Collision here on two of the best Saturday night. Biggest stars will be it's two young men who have had teaming together. Again, a great run here at AEW. Too well. Speaking of not getting along, Don Q, although they're not getting along, Dallas has joined us and did not go as planned, I would say. The summit on Wednesday. Don?
Everything's fine, and we're going to have Keston Okada run roughshod. Prove it to you tonight. What to God.
Well, I think they have their hands full with each other. They really have their hands full, and I think as they're to the ring, the unified champion makes his way.
And his tag team partner from Aichi to 36 pounds. He's the Pan, weighing 200 of the AEW Unit, the Ring of Fight Champion Maker, Okada Tuchka.
You've certainly done it. Keeping these two men, an admirable job done together, yet apart. Very successful wrestlers in the land of the two very rising sun. Both had their heavyweight title. Both men hands on the IWGP, heavy considered by many generation. But the fact that they, the best tournament wrestlers of their, can get on well enough to team together. And we've seen them in tag team action before.
Let's see how this transpires as we go back to the ring.
From Nutley, New Jersey, and their opponents. First, weighing 225 pounds, professional wrestling. The pound is the pride of 5-tool player, Owens. Anthony
Bowens, the talented young man you'll find at the pro wrestling. One of the more showing off his accolades on the teams, but of course, cover up many magazines to the point to where he's very. Here comes his very arrogant. Speaking of arrogance, longtime partner
from Rockville Center, New York.
Right now,
joining him from 230 pounds, Platinum. He is the best wrestler alive, Max Casto.
The contention between Okada started out turning to Takeshita. Doesn't get much. And that between Max Casto, it's more of a contentious relationship with Anthony Bowens, formally trying to reclaim some of the acclaimed. Now their form that took them to the AEW World.
I got to ask you about what happened on Wednesday.
Tag Team Championships.
Done tonight when to shake Okada's hand, when Takeshita stuck out his hand, and Okada came up with the, so to speak, the flipping him up. That had to give you a sick.
Well, why don't you ask if Phil Jackson
feeling the pit of your stomach?
Jackson, the great coach of the Chicago Bulls, Jordan and Scottie Pippen would get into it. At a sinking feeling when Michael on the sidelines. This is full athletes, and that's all I'm going to say. Competition. These are high level.
Okay, well, Phil Jackson's not here to. Thank you for the non-answer. Ask him that, and I was asking you. Here we go. It's going to be against Konosuke Takeshita. It'll be Anthony Bowens going up at the IWGP World Climax Tournament to get that title. World Heavyweight Champion when the G-Will shot. And then, of course, full arm drag twist into us. Won the championship. A hammerlock, snapmare over.
And if you recall, Takeshita served
by Bowens.
At my birthday celebration by to win it for you. Video message. I'm going, so I consider that partially my.
You'd have to agree.
Title as well. We've done it together.
Tony has been somewhat of an inspiration, specifically Takeshita, who to a lot of his family members said he was honoring him.
Takeshita was the first member of the
winning the IWGP title.
To Don Callis' family. After I handpicked Takeshita, he's destroyed Kenny Omega. I've been a family member longer than anyone. Understand, he'll be last out. And he'll be not just for
Right to the eyes and now into the ropes. By Takeshita. Great move. Oh, how about that? Oh, it's about time. And reminder, still to come the championship on the line. Mercedes, the CMLL Women's World Champion A will defend against Olympic. Tag team action. Megan Bain, Chris Statlander on commentary. And Marina Shafir together for the first Moxie on commentary. You have a huge announcement will be in action with John Smith regarding the expanded and the women's blood and guts match. Field and participants coming up a week from Wednesday, and then we'll be taking on the team in trios action. LF5, Mark Briscoe, Commander. Watch out! And Roderick Strong. Whoa! Down goes Okada. And they collide. And then down goes Ted right in front of us. Done. You better.
everything's okay.
Check on your guys.
Little malfunction at the junction.
Nothing intentional about
As they used to say.
them colliding there, but see it that way or not.
Also,
Remains to be seen whether they...
tonight, MXM will have their casting of Honor World Championship will be on the line hand call, plus the rip of this Bandito defense. That is all coming up tonight against Mascara Dorada on Collision.
And Max Caster really doing it. I tell you guys, Anthony Bowe impressed me as athletes. Both are, and I think this is a case of getting in great shape.
Right.
And so the whole is greater
All right.
than the sum of its parts.
I agree with Jerry Lindy. You think that they with each other's puzzle with a missing piece.
I think they both need a lot of therapy here.
You better get it done.
There we go.
Done.
Boys,
Get out of that.
what's happening?
What'd you just say?
Hey,
Hey, talking about the ledge. What's going on here?
Tranquilo.
I think that's
Tranquilo.
Spanish.
You can barely speak English.
He's barely
Well, are they?
monolingual.
Guys,
So did Max Caster. Right now.
walked right into that one.
His
Yes, sir.
mouth wide open
Oh,
there.
wow. How about that tag to Keston? And now, I did not like the I'm telling you right now, Keston and Okada just do not say what you want to cannot like each other. It's fair.
On relationships,
Very
Shivani.
apparent.
Since when are you an expert? Why don't you go across the board, Geritol? Maybe you'll get your thoughts or sneak across and get some Mexican just together a little better.
Elbow drop by Okada. Up on top.
I love it. Okada letting the people know what he thinks. Healthy competition right there.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's just
A roll-up one. Healthy competition.
There's it Wrestle Dream. And Takeshita teaming up against the Shaw Okada. He's still AEW World Tag. Again, to use your phrase, or tag team champions, and there was a Mauro Ranallo that saw Okada. A malfunction at the junction, and again pulling on the same page once again. Caster out of the way. They are not.
The dropping neck breaker by 2, and a kick out. Okada in the cover. 1.
Okada's so calm. It's like he's got
Stoic
ice running through his veins.
attitude, that ability to
Okada suggests
calm himself down.
to Takeshita, he collect himself. Let's not forget that Caster on the apron. Bowens were a great tag team.
Oh, they collide to Keston.
You don't want to take them lightly. Oh no.
And Okada on that. Just look at Anthony. Don Callis has joined us here. And Bowens go. Back elbow. Stuns of paper, scissors. Shoot. And down goes Okada. Oh, Okada.
Wow, Bowens hold on the IWGP. Taking on heavyweight champion. Champion as well.
But
And the Unified champion.
and it was Okada with a foot to the mid-sevens. Drops him. And then stop that. Elevates. Down. And this opening bell continues. On Collision. Stay with us.
Okada, he just looks perturbed. Like what? Look at Okada. Am I in here with these two? Looks like that. It means he's going to finish his. I think Okada, when he looked, man.
I think it means he doesn't like his tag team
I don't like you, but I'm out here.
partner, to be honest with you.
What?
What did I ever do to
To like the people you work with. It's called being a professional. You don't have with you just have to do your job. Look
Big smile on the face.
at him. He's encouraging Takeshita now.
Of Okada, and of course we saw that flipped off to Takeshita. who again this past week on Dynamite after Finn reaching him for attack.
You're either evading the truth,
Doesn't get it.
here, Don, or you're just blind. And I don't know
Adult life around genetically superior.
what it is.
I guess I've spent my career athletes, and I understand they mentally are special, like racehorses. They operate differently, Shabani,
And you know what? And I
than the normal people like you.
agree with everything that you're saying right there, but like you say you are, these two would think if you were the great leader that's to get along a lot better.
Just kowtowed to, well, you know, you'd probably like it if they whatever I tell them, but then be unsure of themselves. I like the fact they'd be like everybody else. They'd be that they're confident.
Therapist.
I think if you're
To be honest, Tony, he's their manager, not their
well,
therapist.
if you're a good manager, you got to be somewhat of a
You need it. You don't need just
therapist too. I would think.
a therapist. You need a team like from professionals to get you on the right Switzerland. You need a team of medical track here, Shivani.
I'd take that. As Don Callis rises outside goes Bowens up from our
Okada, the
broadcast.
unofficial.
Oh, Bowens
Takeshita,
position.
champion, distracting the can do some damage.
Oh my God! Cheap shot artist strikes again. The world's greatest.
Hell of a run. And cover.
1, 2.
I'm gonna start taping my hands out here.
You mean taping your hands to the desk so you don't hit anybody?
Some of these guys, you hit them in wrong place.
Is that what you're saying? Or oh, I see what you mean. Tape your fist up. Circles around. As Okada to catch on the outside. We continue on Collision. It is Okada going against Takeshita, 2 champion. I would say the former Clegg is made. And here Bowens and Caster Taylor is the IWGP. Bowens falls down at World Heavyweight Champion. It'll be a blind tag that time. Caster comes over the crossbody. I don't think Bowens wanted that tag, but he goes back up and down goes.
Line there by Max Caster. Get
Takeshita.
nasty close-it athlete in his own right. Certainly should have gone for. Watch this side Russian expert pin there though, guys.
Russian Lakes AEW is coming your way. Tweaking fans want to remind you that next week twice in Houston for Dynamite, and then on Wednesday, November 5th, in the 8th Collision, both at the Guts Wednesday Bayou Music Center, and don't forget Wednesday, November 12th at Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro. 1, 2 at the First Hurl, North Carolina. Tickets.
Just got to stop trying to milk
AEWTIX.com.
Cast the crowd here. He's in there with the Idanosuke Takeshita, WGP champion.
I haven't heard that one in a long
Not some ham and egger.
time.
Bowens, his tag team partner in.
And Egger.
Physically bring him. A second. Okay. Oh, wait.
Pick up.
Not cover
That time, but now
Well, that's well there.
a stunt. It's Bowens with a big knee. Is saved by 1, 2 to catch Okada.
Great move there by Okada in to help make the tag. Okada dragging to count. I mean, the thing, but very effective. Not an overly graceful.
I think Takeshi would agree with you. Down goes Okada, and now Okada.
That's a tremendous move there, like a Cobra clutch neck breaker by young Anthony Bowens.
That's a good call.
Some creative offense certainly
Don, you are right. Up.
from Bowens, who now electing to time and again both go to the top rope, but again Bowens and Caster have been distracted in Texas and by these ingrates. Here, time is given Okada and Takeshita the chance.
They're both trying to prove something, but it's a real problem, actually.
What is this?
Oh, but Okada hit it.
Takeshi's got Okada.
His head.
Yeah, Okada took the worst. Caster goes out. So that Bowens goes down, but now.
And of course, Okada powerbombed at the same time as he was giving it. I had no idea he was going to be a superplex.
Wow.
Now this decision
Against the safety rail, as you can see.
hangs in the balance. Members, just watch this. You can see all form. What Okada had in mind, idea that his tag team partner was going to slam. He had no him down to the mat as well.
It was in Bowens now, and Okada. Whoa! A great move by Takeshita. And
Great move, powerbombing your... What world are you living in? A tag team partner.
he was trying to... He knew that... I'm not going to argue with it. Full partner had Bowens. Arm shot. Knew he's... And...
Oh, well scouted by
the reversal this time. Okada.
Bowens.
Absolutely holding on to the top rope.
Wow, look at that strength.
Bowens. On top. My God, what an athlete. Bowens. Face plants him and... Okada kicks out. 1, 2.
Okada's every bit of 6'4" and 2. Bowens made that look easy. 235, 240, and
That was a lot closer, 3. Okada, the unified, wanted to see Don, I'm sure.
Correct.
Champion, and one would have to think if Bowie over him. Ooh, Bowens was able to get a pinfall victory by being in shot.
oh, great move by
A title opportunity.
Captain Blue Thunder.
And now... It's down. He almost hit his partner, did Okada.
He's looking for the knee, but instead...
Well, and Takeshita pushing Okada. Takeshita rolls out. And a famous over the top thrust kick.
And looking to end things
What a drop kick.
quickly.
And now... Tag is made, a blind tag is made, it's kicked.
Well, wait a second.
Cover.
What is
Just
that?
the legal man, yeah.
What's going on?
Catch
Not
to the legal man.
Are you kidding me? Talking about a gigantic mistake. Wow. We are watching one right now.
Against Okada, you don't get a lot of opportunities when they come up.
And that's Caster's defense. It's usually play devil's advocate. That double team maneuver.
Oh, no.
Caster coming off.
Well,
You were talking about Okada, who's a long... I mean, this reigning champion in AEW 1 days. You're right, you don't get a chance. History at 590 watts. Takeshita Rainmaker won. He's going to try one.
He's the legal man now.
Yes, there was a one here. And shoot. Takeshita forearm shoot. Another one by Takeshita.
Takeshita.
1, 2, 3.
Takeshita shoved Okada wasn't legal. That's smart wrestling. Okada out of the way because of, in my opinion.
And
Well, this was a tale of from the same page. Two teams not being able to get on, but ultimately it will be the Don Callis of the Unified Champ family duo. In Okada, the IWG Konosuke Takeshita will be heavyweight champion. Finally able to pull it together. How long or for how much longer to pick up a victory, but how they can coalesce, Tony.
That's the question. Don Callis out. That
remains to be seen.
Try to patch things up. You'll raise their hands together. Okada winners. Takeshita in this opening bout here. Fright Night Collision on Collision. What a way to open. Hope everyone had a great Halloween. We got Thanksgiving coming up, but before year coming up, we're going there. We've got full presented by DC. Official partner of AEW, new customer. DraftKings Sportsbook is the first bet $5 and get 3 wins. Simply download the DraftKings Sports 100 in bonus bets if you book app. Sign up with promo code The Crown is your AEW DraftKings Sportsbook works.
Each action we take,
A changing landscape.
puts consequences in motion. One interlocking until one inevitable event out into the next arrives.
One of the biggest paper.
Those consequences must
New event of the year.
where they'll be paid. Paid by DC. Live Saturday on AEW Full Gear. Presented November 22nd. HBO Max subscribe $99. Exclusive price of $39.99.
Mercedes!
We don't.
Athena! What do you...
Bunch of titles. No scruples. They'll win at any cost. Dominant record.
Ooh!
No morals.
Okay.
But do you know what's matching gear? That is we have that they don't. One, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Enchanting and a love 7. No. Oh, okay, like that. Oh, what I was gonna say is we can win. We have the ability to keep smiling, right? We can lose. He can beat us up. He'll make us bleed, but we're gonna stomp us into the mud. Keep smiling.
Because you know what? Who we are on the outside. We are on the inside. And I don't think that either of you can say that.
We know who we're up against, right? We got. Oh, listen, we're hopeful. We're not naive. We to Monet, forever ring. But what happens if we win of honor champ? Will you be able to go back after yourself? What if we pick up our match and live with your 1, 2, 3?
Hey,
what if?
When?
Oh,
Not if. Because you know what? You can take, but you can't take the babes out of the raft.
Out of the bag! Hey! Oh, I like that!
Yes.
Coming up
This way.
Wednesday live on Dynamite, first tag team championship tournament. Will and round match of the AEW Women's World Championship. Nightingale Harley Cameron against Mercedes. Also in the tournament, former Renee and Athena. AEW Women's World Champion will be Mina Chirakawa. Storm and her partner with
Everything lost.
What would you do for someone you love? Would you live for them? Would you kill for them? Would you die for them? Would you
Each other
cry for them?
we have.
When you have stopped loving, and they are the only one who loving yourself does not do. There is nothing you will not. Your darkness becomes her light.
Is together.
Your
Now we do the
failure becomes her fire.
first love bomb. We're the tyrants.
And your enemies become her. You may be lovers, but these are victims. With damn dirty, dangerous times. Fear the woman in front of you. So do not be afraid of the one beside her.
There's a lot of chaos. A veiled warning from Tony Stoltz going on in the women's division, but we'll have more on Blood and Guts between the tag tournament and Blood and Guts coming up. Let's go to the ring.
The AEW Ladies and gentlemen, Women's World Champ Statlander and Chris.
Women's World Champion Chris Table and Nigel Lander will join us here at our broadcast. I know Mercedes Moné in the tag team tournament, but and Athena, kind of an unlikely team tonight. Mercedes worrying more Women's World Championship.
Right, 12.
About defending her CMLL.
But Monet trying to hold, but at the same time, team with Athena onto one of those 12 belts to add number AEW World Tag Team 13 in the women's tournament. Chris Statlander, what an honour it is. And speaking of champions, to have you alongside us, and I haven't had a chance to say it, usurping Tony Storm and becoming the new. But congratulations on you, AEW Women's Champion.
Thank you so much,
The ball is for the CM Bowling Contest scheduled for one LL World Women. Introducing first the championship, the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico,
AEW debut, winning. Well, we saw Olympia make her ain't over Taya Valkyrie a week ago. Needless to say, you can just look and see go on Collision. Hey, this young lady is quite the... Look at that. Powerhouse.
Chris, you certainly have to be impressed with a competitor who's known for her strength, Olympia's physique.
Absolutely. Look at her press.
She's amazing. She really is. And now,
Look at her. How could you not be impressed?
nationally ranked bodybuilder in Mexico. Of course, won the right to fail. And of course, the CMLL Women's World Champion. But Mercedes said it would be a go. The USA, not in Mexico. Here we go.
Boston, Massachusetts. And her opponent, she's the reigning and defending Women's Champion, CMLL World, the CEO, Money Mercedes.
Champion as as the women's world, the dominant champion looks on, and I say that because Sadie Monet has 12 belts. As you mentioned, Nigel, she wants to add 2 more. The women's world title to her collection, which would be team champion if she and coming up at Full Gear, presented by Ina, can win the tournament. And of course, DC Chris Statlander showing Statlander, you really have your work cut out for you. Off her wares, not
at all.
See,
intimidated at all, are you?
How she likes to refer to herself now. Ultimo Monet. That plethora of you there, Chris, throwing something of gold around her waist, taking a cheap shot here at ringside. Clearly she's upset.
I mean, I understand. I would be too.
After what happened this past week on Dynamite.
But she's just jealous that I have what she
That's a very, very valid point.
doesn't have.
I think there's...
Play devil's advocate, Chris, in strength. What would Mercedes Monet have to do, as I said, someone who's known for their do to circumnavigate the strength?
You said she's focused on Olympia.
Disadvantage here.
I mean, like, how can you not be? I mean, just look at her. But I think points is her technical ability. I think one of Mercedes' strategies, and she should kind of play into that instead of winning all these titles and maintaining all these titles. She needs of getting so in her head about needs to remember who she is as a wrestler.
World champion Chris Statlander, 1. That's a great point from 2. 1 once again, and once again back up. 2. Aubrey Everett's a referee, counts 2. Both women and Olympians escape that. And be over the top. 1, 2. Mercedes moves out of the way. It would be Mercedes. I think it'd be her calling. I think here just to try to stay away from the power of Olympia.
I get it. She's smart, though.
Olympia.
I mean, she is sneaky.
The concern on the foot. Doesn't take her long to get back. Face of Monet there. A little bit of a dance, Monet.
Leapfrog by Olympia. Shut.
We can all do the dance.
Up to the ropes. Mercedes follows her in. Running shoulder tackle. In and now. Whoa!
Oh. Again, the strength too much. Oh, she'll get no respite in the corner for Monet. But look,
here comes Olympia. Watch out! On the top turnbuckle panel. The handstand. Right down on.
That's right. Dance, Olympia.
Like you said, the midsection.
I guess
rub it in her
can
face.
do the dance.
And you said anybody could dance in the ring, and I get. As Olympia is just showing you that fact. That's the pickup.
Squat.
Deep squats as well.
Range of motion. Very impressive this late in the night.
Getting really down.
Full range.
And it's a maneuver here by the TBS champ. Foot is up. And the CMLL women's 10 others. World champ amongst a pickup. Incredible. One arm. Little bicep pump. And then throws her off to the middle of the mat. Women's
How can you not? Look how impressive.
Statlander likes it. Oh, absolutely impressive. We were impressed of surprise debut here in AEW last week when she made her.
Look at this. She's got Mercedes Monet from the top rope all the way. Be careful there. You suplex to the floor.
Exactly, I agree. There's a couple of knee lifts.
Might lose more than one of her titles.
Yeah, it's that time striking on to the running double knee, got face and now to the chest, and now both knees up in the face of CMLL Women's World Champions Olympia, and a big smile on the face.
I mean, I will say, many tilts, as someone who is a champion and a holder of, she has a vicious set.
And the meteor up top. Yes, she does. Up, fans.
All you want. Focus on your match, baby.
And he's leaning towards Mercedes. Put right in the face of Mercedes. Pointing towards Statlander here. 2.
I mean, I get it.
Cover 1.
I am very distracting, but she should focus.
Well, I agree with that.
Focus on the match. She could lose one of her titles.
This is a very, very important match for her being Mercedes. Not only that, because she has won so much. Everyone is shooting not only to the throne belts worldwide on her, but everybody wants to loss in her AEW tenure beat Mercedes. She's had only 1, and that, of course, was the Tony Stormer's cover. That was it all in Texas this summer. She has 1, 2, and 29-1.
Faced you, Chris, on more than one occasion. Yeah. Well, and she's faced. How do you feel things are going to turn across the ring?
Thank you for reminding me.
Turn out differently the next time you stand.
Me that I am a part of that 29. But like I've said to Mercedes, of those losses, but I'm not the same person who was last year. I'm a completely different, trying to figure themselves out this time. I'm a complete person. and I have a lot more confidence now than I did last. I am the world champion.
That's exactly what I was going to say. As the far more confident going world champion, you've really got to be in there against Mercedes Benay. But championship cover here. Not only the CMLL women's around her waist, figuratively, or TBS champion yourself. Also the TBS title as a former. How does that make you feel?
I'm a champion. I always focus. So, I mean, every time I'm hard on champion I am for the one. And I work putting on the best performances and being the best champion. I worry that she might be wearing herself thin, trying to
In the set down. One grip of Olympia Mercedes. 1, 2, no.
Olympia coming in with CMLL women's title. The hair's breadth there of taking this.
Nigel, such great competition. We're going to crown our first ever nation in the women's division. I don't think there's any question. Oh, shotgun dropkick and champions very soon. We got the AEW Women's World Tag Team, the Blood and Guts cage match division. Coming up a week from Wednesday in the women's, the power of Olympia. We heard she could get involved in Blood and Guts. Starting even she seems as though. Coming up, we're going to find out who Guts coming up 1 week. Who will be in this brutal match, Blood from Wednesday. But right now,
yes, I am very impressed.
Who are the greats going at it? Look at that.
By Olympia and also
that time 1, 2, no.
Mercedes.
Out of one count, didn't get it yet. And then for the World Championship, of course, you and Mercedes for Women's World Championship coming up at Flock is ticking towards your full gear presented by DC as a battle. Look at that.
Yeah, not the same person I was who's lost to Mercedes. But like I said on these before, I feel a lot more confident.
2.
And the more I watch her,
Sure, this is very, very good for you to
the more I learn her moveset.
This from right here, ringside. 1, shot the left shoulder up. The left 2, hit Mercedes. Olympia slaps. Let's take a look at the power of Olympia. Once the mat in anger. Once again, Nigel.
With ease, champion into the mat, but just only driving the CMLL women's shot to get one hand on the shoulder off the mat at the last second. Which meant the other one shot. Well, it's coming down to the wire. Certainly now between champion and Tricia getting an up close and personal challenger. Certainly personal look.
Oh, using the top. What a move by Mercedes. 1. Road is the sword. 2. No.
Weaknesses with the champion. He's so impressive. Chris, do you see any?
She gets in her head. Look at. I mean, how can you not? You have her. She's panicking. So many targets on your back. She's for working well under pressure. As strong as she is and a champion that she is. Pressure.
There it was, the powerful opponent using technique, pressure of her more power to get the advantage. It's all the win. Most secured her.
Mercedes will hit the far side of the Olympia still holding the right side ropes, that is. Pick up. On.
Did not have the momentum.
Out of the.
Wow.
She's got the power, though. Lack of momentum. On the left arm. Look at this. Mercedes down the.
Into an omoplata of sort. Crossface as well. Applied almost. Now
maneuvering by Mercedes. Oh, that's a great.
Pushing herself behind the rope.
Push herself between Olympia and the rope to prevent. You're right, Nigel. She pushed that thing. 1, 2. Got a 2.
Trying to get every pinfall attempt.
2 count.
When I hear dog, she can to force Olympia to it.
Chris Statlander, of course, women's world.
Spend more energy kicking out.
Champion with us. I know you've been learning a lot of both women here. Not only from Mercedes, but from.
Absolutely. I'm learning a lot from Olympia.
1, 2.
I can do to Mercedes.
2. Who tries to roll out of the time shot the right shoulder up, did Mercedes. Way. Be up on the other side. What a great towards the rope, slowly getting there. A great matchup we're having for the Sands.
Yeah, they're really pushing.
TMLL Women's World Title. You can hear the.
Really pushing Mercedes to her limit at this point.
One of Mercedes Benay. Hell of a matchup. He's 12 titles on the line.
Olympia looked like she was going to.
Oh, wait a second. What's coming?
Percent into Chris Statlander. Ladies throws Olympia. Chamber, you okay?
I think that was a.
Statlander will get to
an accident.
No. Her feet. You come on, stay back here. Chris, she's trying to provoke. understand her anger. We should know. Look at this.
Distracted by Statlander.
How about that?
Mercedes Monet.
I'll provoke you, but you had a great. Has the headphones back on. She was trying to counter that time by backing her up to the.
She doesn't scare me like she thinks she does anymore.
Ropes. No. One tap and it's over. So again, across Statlander's going to go. And Mercedes wins the one back to the ring.
Oh boy.
The CMLL, the CEO, World Women's Champion, Mercedes
Monet escapes with CMLL Women's title right now. Will she be able to add the come full gear 13th title to her corner? Has anything to do with it? Because you can't lecture. Not if Chris Statlander stop stats.
We can't stop Chris Statlander or Wilman's going to find out a full gear. Mercedes get yet another belt. This Wednesday at Dynamite on TV. Right now, let's take a look back this past.
AEW's Friday Night Dynamite. It's Wednesday. It's live. We're diving straight. You have no choice but to trade into the action. Tap out.
You guys are the best.
The winner of the next match will
Greatest ever. Go do it.
go on to Full Gear to challenge for the AEW Tag Team Championship. FTR trying to steal it.
Welcome to the Dawn.
And they did.
Callis Family Summit. To put your ego aside. I need you and shake Okada's hand. Maybe I need to show you both how to work together. Two will team up this Saturday.
This kickoff of the AEW Women's Sisters of Sin in World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Advancing to the semifinals.
Faith, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, wait.
Mercedes, is there anything you want to say to my...
Athena, as Mercedes Tag Team partner Gale, first round opponents in the AEW partner. Harley Cameron will unite AEW Women's Tag Team Championship tournaments away from victory 1 week ago. O'Reilly seemed to be moment.
Knowing John Moxley, this rematch had their team.
Oh, that could happen. Count out.
I think
Roderick Strong coming to the...
Riley wants...
Oh! He ate his partner.
Where are you? To suffer some more. I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna give you the chance.
My main man, tell y'all.
Blood and guts.
What we got planned.
Matt, Nick, what is it possibly going to take to get you another unfortunate loss for you guys? What are you guys back on track?
I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I don't know.
I know what to say. I know it didn't go great for you in that. Guys, look, match earlier, but how about that? Well, I've taught myself an entrance. You saw what I could do for you there. I just left a meeting with Tony Khan, fully negotiated for in his office. And I have successful gear, the first ever tag match winner for $1 million takes all. Now, I know with the Jurassic Express, just like know that you've had some problems. I've had some problems with a certain song. You team someone. So here's the deal. At Full Gear with my man, the White, against Jurassic fucking weapon, Josh Alexander, Express,
Okay.
and that Pete Omega. Piece of human excrement, Kenny, and I'll make you rich. One more. You like to be more time. What do you say? Rich. It's going to be great, guys. They're going to be loaded one more time. I'm so excited for this. You guys.
There you have it, I guess.
Renee, she is speechless. Wow, how about that? So am I, Don Callis, with a Mugs for Full Gear. They're not that $1 million offer to the young but excited about it. And reminding Dave, brought to you by Progressive. You're watching AEW on T Insurance, offering 24/7 auto and motorcycle. Learn more at protection when you bundle home at Progressive.com.
Tag team contest is scheduled for the following football. Introducing first, Miranda, Allen, Nixon, Newell, and
Newell and Alizé making their way here to the ring as we are on Collision. Coming here, we're back with you once again here from Edinburgh, Texas, and we are joined here. And John Moxley, of course, by John Moxley. Megan and Marina will come out. We'll be talking to John, but right now let's go back to the ring.
And their opponents, first, from Thessaloniki, accompanied by Penelope Ford, Megan!
But there you see Penelope Ford come out, and as we found out on Megan and Penelope Dynamite, when I was speaking to Penelope, of course, with a indefinitely and then serious shoulder injury out, and Marina Shafir arrives situation, and John Moxley, you walked into that. You were not only surprised, thumbs up.
Hey, I'm not here to see,
but I think you gave it a kind of a
what this looks like, just like you got. What kind of force of all these people here are. I want to see what destruction Megan Bain is warming up in the back, and I already got Buck, Marina Shafir could be together. We were just sit open, and I'm half knocked out. Shafir,
no question.
Let me talk about this woman is an animal, Marina. But her for a moment here, as she's scouring the country, I've been to make her way to the ring. We've been taking her all over from Seattle to Orlando. Who will get in the ring with her? Just looking for anyone, right? I got to find gambling debts just to get people, guys who have to pay off into the ring with them. Nobody, they say, in the AEW Women's Division, no matter what they say, we can't get her opponents. Nobody wants to sign up to fight her. We've been trying for a decade, 100 years. So she's been pacing the court, hungry for an opportunity like this came up. And when an opportunity to get her claws into the women's division, in the tournament, she jumped at it. Basically, all the women in the AEW. And,
well, you know, Megan Bain, obviously.
Boy, I want to see what's going to happen.
See, as we saw Nigel on Wednesday, to accept Marina as her partner, I mean, he was ready. She did not hesitate.
Willing to accept anybody was willing. As she said, she was ready and wanted to stand next to God for Shafir. And it did not take to fill those shoes, and John,
and nothing is random.
Quote you said, look out.
The universe always has a plan. Murder every woman on the AEW roster. She needed a partner. She wants to murder herself.
Oh, look at that, though. Starting fast, we saw her. Yul and Alizé left them rather. Last week, Ty J, another team on Collision. They were challenged in the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament. A different objective. But tonight, they've got...
I like the...
I'm
like the spunk from these ladies.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. I like the way they attack.
They might pay for that, though.
Getting in a first shot.
I have a feeling that...
Very colorful, yeah.
Oh, right across the face.
Young team here. No, Alizé.
I wonder what happened when you piss Megan Bain off.
That's a good question.
Oh,
what happens when you get we know Marina Shafir angry. She is dominant force really in the death. It's been such a focal point, such a riders. No denying that.
Oh, some creative offense there from.
I don't fall for that.
This new pairing here in AEW.
It's all real cute.
Double stop that time.
Yeah.
And
look at Bain.
Duck that time. Thrusting. One kick. Stuns Megan Bain.
Just a glancing blow, but the second one landed.
Uh-oh. Yeah, cute don't. Oh. Pay the bills, babe.
You are right, John. Look at that power.
Omega says an absolute.
I think we just found out what happens when you
tag, and Marina Shafir is standing.
That's Megan Bain off.
I agree. Now you see Penelope at ringside.
Hard kick. Hard.
Of course, unable to produce.
Hard kick.
Those are solid.
Judo black belt.
Man,
light her up.
Look at that.
Oh, boo-boo.
Absolute.
Pound for pound, right in the face. That's a solid boot. Honestly, this is 100. I'm strongest athlete on the. I think Marina Shafir might be the CW roster.
Only could say she.
When you get in the ring with you and you really feel.
She's one of the most aggressive.
You get on the mat with.
That's a bold statement, John. Pick up.
Oh, what's going on?
Explosion.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Running Liger bomb.
She's trapped in the mother's milk. This woman all over the. She's running Liger bomb in this building. This chick's unconscious. You turn for the worst real quick. That chick, I had a feeling it would.
As Shafir stares at me, we've got quite a force now to Megan Bain. That's a stare, I believe, of confidence.
And yeah, I cannot do what happens with this. Wait to see.
Well, you're right, John, and we are in blood and guts, so cannot wait to see what's going to occur a week from Wednesday. As a matter of by, with the extra fact, Renee Paquette is standing field in the participants' blood and guts match. Participants in the women guts match.
Hell hath no fury. They say like a woman scorned. The AEW women's roster, and they're about to prove it, is like no other. An absence of anticipation and weeks, after years in the making, months of chaos, we are just brutal battle. Is away from their most
only way to solve this simple words. This is free blood and guts!
Greensboro, North Carolina, Wednesday, November 12th. Friends, foes, fight, bust. We can officially announce and feuds will combine and that 12 women will make up on one side, Tekla, up 2 all-star teams, Sky Blue and Julia Hart, team with Megan Bayne, Marina the Triangle of Madness, Tisha Fear, and TBS Chin. And on the other team, champion Mercedes Moné, Jamie Hayter, Queen Ahmed, Harley Cameron, Nada, Willow Nightingale, Toni Storm, and the champion Chris AEW Women's Worldlander. 1 cage, 3 words. 2 rings, 3 blood and gut.
Well, there you have it. The women who will compete in blood and 1 week from this coming week. Guts coming up in Greensboro, day on the 12th of November. .com and live on TV at AEW TIX and HBO Max.
The following one fall, introducing first, a trios contest is scheduled for at a combined weight of 600 beast mortals, 225 pounds, the Mystico, and he is World Tag Team Champions, and half of the Ring of Honor, were Sammy Guevara and Gobernable, La Facción,
Across the other half, Bruce. Conspicuous for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions by his absence here, arguably the Gobernable, but being the leader of La Facción's 3 men. So to any trio, they make a formidable offense. AEW, Ring of Honor, or anywhere around. Guevara, what a handsome young man of the world. Man, this is Sammy.
Boy, is he arrogant and cocky. Well, I would agree with that, but boy, and full of himself, and here we go. Oh.
and their opponents, accompanied by Alex Commander Abrahamson, Mark Briscoe, Strong, and Roderick.
As you can see, there's still a little bit of conglomeration attention. Roderick Strong, I would say, is Jason. Unaging the shenanigans, willing to get Kyle O'Reilly and everybody. This young man, everybody else in the conglomeration, but under there with Alex Abrahansis in the ring. His life's willing to do anything to get even purpose to be very well, certainly. Professional wrestler, a luchador, and he does it this past weekend. Briscoe, Roderick Strong, Dynamite Tony, you saw it. Alongside Kyle O'Reilly and our Death Riders business, Cassidy, getting involved in challenging them to blood and
What an event that is going to be. Hey, fans.
guts.
And what AEW Big Rubber Guys are drop-in figure. Special for out of the Adam Copeland TNT AEW fans, 250 a Chase variant. For then the pre-orders will receive this weekend only, free domestic day exclusively at Shop Shipping. Get your orders into the AEW.com. Here we go. Rotterdam. All right, Strong will start out against Sammy, backflip, Guevara. Arm whip down, showing off to the face, and immediately hands. And now Roddy. Wow. And a tag has been sent him back to a corner. Made, and here comes Commander just under. Just a phenomenal. Yeah. athlete that can do so many things. Sammy can, in that same vein, back flip into a drop. Here's a great leapfrog by Sammy. Look at that kick by Guevara.
Wow, for his scintillating athleticism. Well, it's Commander who's usually long, but instead, Guevara taking to the heavens.
Loves to shut
the Spanish god.
Go off, and I think we know the snap suplex against Realistico. It's on Commander, and he'll...
Realistico to the heat up. Dramatic of LFI. Fiery. And the Viscount of loyal to the end across the Blood Islands. Roosh.
Up on top, backflip. Look at this amazing.
Taking Lucha Libre into the next to many people a generation.
It was, as you know, it's injured, and he and his good friend Holograms out.
Series of arm drags, leg sweeps faster than both. You can pull, Tony.
It's and the fans here at Edinburgh Tony, Lucha.
Not just chant far from the border.
Sandy
Giovanni. Jurlistico is so...
Guevara's
I should have took your microphone. So amazing. Did you see that? I'm sure you guys are for you, Nigel. You're the man. But putting over Commander only. Except Tony, that athleticism I know you've made, so you should really put over how amazing that. Never done in your entire life.
Right, you're right. It's amazing.
Look, I'm going to go...
Thank you. It's always good to be...
I'm going to go watch my guys do work.
Thank you. On the apron of the ring while you're...
Man can do it all, can't he?
Big foot partner is inside. Arm shot. Briscoe. Whoosh. Foot up. Sending Briscoe to the far side. By the Beast Mortos. Great extension of back body drops.
He's going a world of hurt.
And he's 57th AEW match. Mortos match. Undefeated 25 is Beast Mortos. And look at Marty in Ring of Honor, by the way, in 20. Briscoe, former Ring of Honor winner, little redneck kung fu, a champ. How about that uppercut?
That and one wonders how that still will come in handy come blood and guts. A cage and two rings, everybody trapped inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Trouble for Commander, turns that. No, not trouble at all. To an offensive maneuver.
Some space, Commander. That's the space. Taking to the air.
Sammy Guevara. And out goes. Tumbles down the floor. Realistico as well.
And traffic control.
Commander.
Well, and free up the airwaves. Spaceman. Because.
And now we've got Commander smartly hops down. 4 of them in the ring, so to the apron. As well as Mark Briscoe. Great teamwork, strong. Teamwork. Block that top. And Guevara took his chin out.
That'll do it.
Meanwhile, great timing by Sammy Guevara. Members of the conglomeration and a guest conglomeration, or I should say, a member of the star hits outside. Right now, Briscoe's in trouble. La Facción Ingobernables will continue. In charge of this match with TNT and on HBO Max.
It's not looking good here. Adjacent has looked.
Not at all.
Everyone, conglomerate, Mortis ripping at the mask.
And right now,
of Commander.
La Facción Ingobernables, they are in charge of this match.
But when you mess with the ball.
Yes, I do.
Get to use his catchphrase, are you?
Nah, and watch Sammy with a stomp. You get the irons. I understand.
Are you making fun of his accent? So you are making fun of
No, that's the way he says it.
Of his accent.
No, I'm not making fun of it. Really?
You've already got Samoa Joe on your case. Be careful who you make fun of. Case you don't want Roosh as well.
Tag is made. And here comes the big man.
For a man this big and
Beast Mortos.
muscular, boy, he can fly like a cruiserweight. Again, going to the mask. I know the mask of any lucha. Sacrosanct. Libre star, any luchador is coming close.
I don't know the purpose of this. I don't get it. Oh, I got
the mask has almost come off.
That though.
Well, we're going to get somebody in here to cover him. Up.
Absolutely. 1, 2. And the Beast Mortos mask is almost off, but now chin lock applied, trying to get to his feet. The pressure, Commander, full on drag twist, tactical. Is made, and here comes Drace.
Commander desperately trying to get over to his corner.
Snap
and attempting to unmark again. LFI, this young man.
Brandon Martinez, who obviously Drace to go. Here comes Sammy. Does speak Spanish. Warren
obviously speaks Spanish. What are you trying to imply there?
I'm not answering any of your stupid questions. Pick up. Slam.
Stupid questions. Only a stupid
Guevara.
Good answer.
Sam trying to take flight. The champ is perched. 3-time TNT.
Fly.
And the target.
Ready to
is there. Oh, step.
Not giving the people
again, Sammy. How about
what they want? All right, it's not when they want it. Right.
Commander in and again, it's a tough spot here. The action of AEW continues on this Saturday night. Tony and Commander Nigel with you here at Edinburgh. Commander almost had the mask ripped. It's just being ripped apart, ripped off during the break, and physically. To release, he springs over, and back to go, ducks low, and a cover.
That'll do it.
1, 2, crashing like you've hit a wall after you're in a...
Oh, no. Wow.
Energy drink, breakthrough with iDrink. Then enhances focus and stamina. Good, clean, crash-free productivity drink without caffeine or drink.com or Amazon stimulants. Order now at iDesign. Enter AEW 1% off.
And now we're
5 off for 15.
We are 2 weeks away from Blood. Roderick Strong and Mark Briscoe will in guts. Both will be in action against the Death Riders.
Tag, here's Roderick Strong. And up. Running. Back body drop.
The Messiah of the back break. And sinewy Roderick Strong.
And he stays all the way. And a walk on the Sammy.
Absolutely relentless, and you can see
almost 2 count.
Strong apps. The word paragon on a second. Oh, on his trunks there. Oh, wait.
Wow. Headbutt. That just,
wow.
The Beast Mortos came in with a...
Yeah, it was a jumping knee strike from on the apron. Strong that stunned the big man.
Got
it right back.
Gary, that running Strong could do but watch. Time, and look at this. Nothing. He was being held. And 1. Not yet.
As I mentioned.
2. Nope.
Being 2 weeks away from Blood and Strong, nor Briscoe for that matter. Guts. Neither want to be on the losing end of any match in the world. They want to go in with all the momentum.
It is truly the most 2 rings, dangerous match. Double cage, Greensboro coming. Blood and Guts is coming to, of course, to Dynamite.
He's known as Chicken, knows a few things about
Dynamite.
Mark Briscoe cages as well.
Swing hit in the grasp of Beast swinging in a mess, and they drop Mortos. Enziguri and a pick. That time a jumping up. Oh, little half and half.
Explode up.
Half maybe that time, or an explosion.
Going on for his explosion, but instead exploding. Whoa!
Sammy is
Guevara.
So savvy as a competitor.
What's Briscoe thinking? You know, chickens should never
try to fly up on top.
Try to fly.
This one is going to... Oh, boy. Lands on his feet.
Shocking agility to follow up. Just look at this. The Briscoe here, who looks twisting corkscrew, but more like a cat than a chick, somehow lands on his feet, and I'd say.
He's going to go for a J driller right. So sure, the agility is shows here. You can see it.
But again, leaving himself wide open to a head. Oh, gosh! It's Poison Rana. Knee strike from one. Knee strike from two.
What a trio smash we got! Lung blower that time, and a corkscrew kick. Mark Briscoe didn't in. This now he's got the release to go up. J-Driller covers one. The J-Driller. The J-Driller. 2, 3.
Here are your winners.
Reach for the sky, bro.
Roderick Strong, Colin Briscoe, and Mark.
A team that, in some cases, successful outing, but weren't on the same page. They managed, as we talked about, Tony, that is to put it together by the end, and it's super important with what's coming up, going strong. Team in just 2 weeks, but grisming up with O'Reilly and Orange Cat.
It's coming up on November 12th. It's
City, Blood and Guts.
It's going to be live on Dynamite, Blood and Guts, from Greensboro on TBS and HBO Max, North Carolina. Well, this past Wednesday on Dallas, little trickery pull Dynamite. Friday Night Dynamite it was by Hangman Adam Page, and yes, even though it was a trick from Hangman, I was involved in it, and it wasn't much of a treat. We're down Wednesday on Dynamite. Samoa Joe, here's what went on.
Samoa leads in AEW. His Joe, one of the most decorated athletes. One victory away, AEW Men's World Championship. One challenging Hangman Adam Page for the more time. Oh, it's a puck taps out. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has the Kikakina clutch. Hangman Adam Page at full gear.
You know, Tony,
Congratulations, Samoa Joe.
I want to ensure that this is the safest environment possible for me.
Samoa Joe, celebration toast to all allegiance are in order. If I could, wrestling, we're the best wrestle by DC live on Saturday, November to Full Gear, present number 22nd, and to the men, Adam Page, the men's world champion, Hangman, living embodiment of Cal. Long may boy he reign.
Adam Page! Hangman! The bullet from the man! And like Sean Flores said he would make Samoa Joe's life a living hell!
It's all right, bro. You know what I mean? But back strong. Go wounds, come back. You know what I mean?
Hey, look what happened.
What you mean?
You tapped up quickly.
Go ahead, man.
You caught your call.
Man, let him know.
Screw up in dojos, bro. Live to fight another day.
Can we, chill out now? We good? Thanks. Congrats to Joe. Come on, man. Joe, bro, all right?
Ladies and TV and gentlemen, MXM.
Oh, brother.
Brothers united and sisters, a flamboyant and styling, taking over Max Caster's Irish MXM TV at legal challenge as a way to advertise. They said it's been their new signature fragrance, tested on the cutest animals in the world, Australia, to spray their seagulls. So they went all the way to Perth, the Australian quokka.
You got to make this stuff up, or they? How about that? Hey, they're making it up. I don't know, but with Madden, holy smokes! You take a look at that. He kind of reminds me.
Have more fun, Tony. You should know that.
MXM TV kindly ranching tobacco wests you cattle spitting ingrates. Kayate! Now, as you can see for Halloween, Queen, MXM TV. I said Kayate! What does that mean? He's decided to dress up. MXM TV has the sexiest people on the planet. And in the Hollow Tricks, a treat. Because in spirit, we've decided to give you just right now is the MXM. Any combination of MXM TV casting call. TV versus any combination. Now let's find out who were nation of anyone in the back beaten tonight.
See, you're on the edge of your seat, Tony.
Boy, am I ever. Here.
The following
Go ahead, Arcady. You got something for us?
is a trios couple contest scheduled for one. And your opponents are...
Oh!
New as well.
I recognize that.
I sure.
Seen this MTV first trio teaming together. Very excited.
Ace Austin
here in AEW.
Austin Gunn, Juice Robinson coming out with. Is that a Taya Valkyrie? Take a look at Mason Madden. Get up.
You're really asking that as a.
Oh yes.
It's a question.
Okay. Mason Madden. And it's so big and so tall. The day after Halloween, and dressing up as Taya Valkyrie. All right.
Shorts to make the world go around. We got Johnny TV though. This genetic freak. Waves TV ready, muscular and lean. Ooh. Winner of the genetic ringside, Taya Valkyrie. Buttery with his main squeeze there at Rick.
Johnny and Taya look like they came out of a. Look at this, Mansoor. Oh, Lady Gaga concert. We're on the attack and met here.
Broke down pretty
by members of the Bang Bang Gang.
Early here. MXM TV dressing up as the most. He's saying they were the Halloween sexy trio in the world. Is that right? This past week on Dynamite.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
We saw Hangman Adam Page dressing up as Joe.
Absolutely. Speaking of sexy.
You no less to get one up on Samoa Joe.
Well, back elbow miss. Austin Gunn. Boy, Austin is so look at that trip that time. By so quick. So dynamic. Guns up.
So committed.
Down goes Mansoor. Big forearm and
most recently picking up a victory. The newest team of the Bang Bang Gang Murray against the What agility this young man is known for. Brian Keith and there. Some of the
Austin in the ring with a leg trip that time. Bang Gang looking great. Down goes Johnny TV. Rolls up 1, 2, over the top. And got a 2 count out of that.
On the money. Whoa, beautiful drop kick on. TV, one of the most in AEW. Tenured stars. He's held titles all over the world.
Vertical suplex by Austin. 1. Pick up. Great. Got a 1 count and Johnny come well and right to the eyes. Fans, as you know, we're bumbling out of that one. As we're heading towards Spear presented by DC. Big month of November. Full coming up on Saturday. And then, of course, we've got Blood and Guts coming up 22nd. We'll be talking about a little bit more. And then shoulder tackle and Neville. That's coming up next Wednesday. In 2 weeks almost. A week.
You know how much I hate
for Wednesday.
Use cliches, Tony, but his looks.
Absolutely. Where will we be?
Get it.
Without a cliche or two. Robinson pointing towards tight. And the fans responding to the Juice Valkyrie.
Wild and uncouth Robinson. Certainly having the run of things, but just got
Mansoor up on top. Look at
caught there.
This. And
took too long.
From Bryce Remsburg.
Pay too much attention to the ingrate. Not mine.
Power bomb out of it.
It's at ringside. His word.
That 1, 2.
That's Mason Madden. Easy to.
And Taya.
Valkyrie. Oh, no. Easy mistake to make.
Well, he connected with the nose. That big leg connected with the time of Ace Austin. And he's got. What he's had, he's got both. Ace Austin.
Got his hands full.
That's right.
Oh, look at that. Yes.
Oh, Johnny just said, well, tell him Mason's never looked so good. So much for the wig. Mansoor. The famous
the fold.
Yes. With the fold and Jules, it's done. We'll wrap it up.
Here are your big game winners, the big.
Making quick work of MXM stand. Clearly they're not prepared. TV. You can understand. Gonna have to get on the she's got them on speed dial. You phone with Stella McCartney. Know that.
I did not know that. A lot of things during our telecast. But I know you bring up we still as we begin the month of a lot more to come on this Collision of November. CNT and HBO Max. Stay with us. This coming Wednesday on Dynamite from Harley Cameron against Athena and Mercedes from Houston. It will be Willow Nightingale and Anae in an opening round match for the AEW. Plus, a non-title trio smash Women's World Tag Team Tournament. The Ops will take on Hook, Hangman Adam Page. Blood Eddie Kingston and world champion Hang Guts is set for Wednesday, North Carolina. It will be November 12th from Greensboro, the Death Riders. Pac, Claudio Dansley against Darby Allin, Arnie Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, and John Monch Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick. The women's Blood and Guts match will have Strong and Mark Briscoe. Have Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale, Harley, Queen Amanada, Jamie Hayden, Camrick, Chris Statlander against Mercedes Moné, and the Triangle, Megan Bain, Marina Shafir for Madness. Full Gear comes your way up second. You will see for the AEW pay-per-view on Saturday, November 20, AEW World Tag Team Championship. Chris Statlander defends the AEW Rodito defend against FTR. Women's World Title against Mercedes World Championship. It will be Hangman Moné. And for the AEW Benjamin Page against Samoa Joe. Mascara Dorada. The main event is next on Collision. Dino 2 with a Ring of Honor World.
And for those fans who may be
World Championship.
New to Lucha Libre. Well, you are in for a big. Who may be new to CML 3. Challenges the most wanted Bandito. Marley, the huge rematch. Mascara Dorada, world title.
The fourth generation wrestler. Bandito. Wrestling's in this guy's blood.
Dorada.
The athleticism.
Mascara.
He is a human highlight. Tonight, the Ring of Honor World titles on the reel. Blind Bandito versus Mascara Dorada.
It's time for the Collision main event. And what a match it's going to be.
Match from one of the most talked about matches. And this rematches of 2020 Mexico back in July from Arena. Sensations. Two styles make match of the most exciting wars in the world today. Clash. Luchador back then, and we are here tonight, looking to see it repeat.
Alex Abahado will, of course, finish out with Mascara Dorada as part of El Sky team with CMLL, Mystico, and Neon.
The Golden Mug victory over Rocky Romero in the first. Mascara Dorada holds the final of the 2023 tournament in honor of the legendary Leyenda de Plata superstar who transcended Lucha Libre, El Santo.
And here he comes. Where you will find one of the most sensational wrestlers. There you see they're cheering him on. The most wanted bandit here at ringside.
Ring of Honor, the honorable world champion who will be defending AEW World Tag Team, biggest title here tonight. Also, champion will be defending out this past week on dying his title at Full Gear. We Venomite it would be against. They don't still have the titles. Come FTR if Brody Full Gear. You never know in AEW. As I said, very respectable a week ago. Bandito flying in his grandmother. He's had one time.
And now
Taylor to watch him wrestle for the first.
Stepping into the Ring of Honor awaits his Battle World Champ with Mascara Dorado, great luchador who you're looking at right now, one of the glorious of CMLL. The champion, whatever the world. Double Tag Team Champs Championship, Will Brodito. And of course, they will have to defend their coming up at Full Gear against it. It's for the Ring of Honor World FTR, but tonight, World Championship. Shota Arcady Aura. Could be a great main event. Let's go.
Your 4-1 fall with a 60-minute time. Main event is scheduled limit and is for the Ring Championship under the Honor World Ring of Honor rule. Introducing first the challengers. From Mexico City, 67 pounds, Mexico, weighing 100, Mascara and his opponent, from weighing 211 pounds, from Torreon, Mexico, he is one half of the team champions, and he is AEW World Tag Team reigning and defending World Champion, Ring of Honor, and Bandito.
He's a former Ring of Honor World Champion. And I can say it myself. Bandito the title. Hex does a great job of representing. They've used the turntonis, but he's been in some real
Very good.
bangers as champion.
And there you see Randy Martinez away, as you heard, Arcady Aura is holding the Ring of Honor World Championship by the Ring of Honor rules, which means they'll have a 20 count. And let's see if they get the handshake on the outside. Take on the Ring of Honor rules. Yes, they do. Buckle in those seatbelts. Bell sounds and fans. This should be a great one.
From the Mexico border. Yeah, we're not far. Real south of the border. Expect some high for feel to this matchup. Playing Lucha Libre.
Go behind.
This one gets moving.
Trying to switch that time, but leg twist. Dorado has a full arm drag. Escapes. Lands on both men right now. His feet. Just testing the waters.
Simple wrist locks, but can be. The armbar applied here, very effective. And of course we know about the shoulder. Bandito. Suffered up. Oh, look at the hands of Hexacina Mexico.
Right.
Arrow recently at a so certainly can't be 100% on it as we see today. So, but no kinesio tape. Perhaps it's healed up a little bit.
Well, and I told him, obviously you can see he's got body paint on to him about the butterflies that are painted his grandparents. His grandfather, his grandmother, painted on the back. It says represent.
Here we go. Just tying up, simple goat cover. Nope, and a simple escape. Dorado.
Dorado will get a hold of both feet. Drop toe. Watch out. And
what can do here? Not much. The Ring of Honor World Champion. Oh, he's got the arm up though. Back to his feet. 2 arms free. Turning his opponent around.
Can't believe it. And now,
leave it. You're about to see
what I just saw.
It again.
Yeah, another bow and arrow.
At least the first half. Oh no!
If you can, I can. Rolls up.
Wow! From personal experience, that is not. I can tell you again. A comfortable way to bend.
You know, we watch these two phenomenal athletes flying maneuvers, but what we're seeing right now, and we're expecting a lot of high, is spectacular in its own right.
Yeah, well, I think they're trying to
without jumping over ropes.
It speaks to the respect that That classic matchup they have for each other. I mentioned earlier up in Arena, Mexico. Back this year, a little bit of feeling out process. So it would not surprise me though as this match.
I think we all expect that.
Continues for the pace to pick up.
Snapmare land on his feet as Dorado into the ropes. Escape that. Ducks under. Bandito. They both hit the ropes. Here we go. And the fans love every bit of it. And we sure you at home are as well. Chant of Lucha. How about that?
Big fans of the style. A lot of people here. The history, the legacy of Lucha Libre men represents it very well. Libre, both these young.
Taking flight. Oh. And now Bandito missed that time, and Dorada helped him on the way down. Now this is for the ring. Continue. Stay with us. All honor. World Championship. Watch the shoulder on TNT.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
And HBO Max.
Here, didn't we, Tony? That left shoulder came into play of Bandito. When Okada and AEW World Tag and Takeshita earned themselves title opportunity against them. The champion, calling over the official now, checking on the official. Oh, I hate to see this.
Yeah. Doc Smith coming over to check out.
Obviously doesn't want to win a match with a Dorada. I count out a ref strong man. Stoppage like this, you can understand this young.
And once again, the ref has stopped this match, so there's 20 count on the outside, but as you said, there's no counting right now. He's shaking his head no.
But
and we got to wonder if Bandito can continue.
I don't know. Maybe I want to stop it.
I hope that's.
I think perhaps the doctor's asking him. Do you want
to
say no, Bandito? We've known if this man is. You know, haven't we, Tony? How wasn't long ago, wrist in surgeries and nearly ended his injury that required 2 career.
Sure.
He's wanted for a reason. He's most. If he can push through to continue if he doesn't want to. The official telling him he doesn't have. This is a Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor World Champ. But I can tell you this, as been myself, sometimes you've just got to gut it out. Sometimes, Tony.
Absolutely, in any walk of life. And Dorada's going to take advantage of that. He did at stomping on the shoulder as
against this young man.
As soon as you rolled in.
Can't hold that.
What extension on that one.
His cover.
1.
Golden mask as soon as you see a weak.
2. A 2 count.
But after the impact, let's take another look at both men collapsing if we can. First of driving his opponent into the mat. Ball here. Setting up the opportunity champion. The shoulder. And watch the way the Ring of Honor driving in ringside. I think it was the right to the table here at shoulder. Thankfully, Faye was favoring his left shoulder. Watch the Bandito. But this is what's earlier on. Contact before collapsing there. Very little clattering into the
a little homage.
Ringside mat.
Bandito up top there to Eddie Guerrero. And
lying in wait.
No! How about that?
But again, favoring the left.
Bandito perched again.
Shoulder.
And one more frog splash. 1. Time. 2. It's not
with a cover there, almost by prop.
Not over yet.
Bandito, see the impact from damaged left shoulder. The frog splash jammed his, but thankfully for him, surreptitious after the impact. Landing on top, forcing Dorada to kick out. Just watch this. Look at the left shoulder of Dorada. The left shoulder of Bandito driven in Dorada. Excuse me, to the mat. And as I said, forcing the pin. A limp body on top. Pull nonetheless.
For you on Collision, and how fitting. What a great main event we are having here on the Day of the Dead. 2 of the great and luchadors going at it. Folks, more than anything else, face planting, but more on the shoulder.
And even
barely got up.
with the damaged shoulder, one would have to think sit to see the Ring of Honor somewhat, Tony, of an up world title change hands. Abrahantes doesn't feel that way though. He's here tonight. Alex is certainly getting beyond the golden mask, getting behind.
They kicked that time by Dorado. By the way, as Bandito is just trying to get to his 8th wrestler to hold the Ring of Honor World Class feat. Bandito, only the 8th twice in his career. ROH. And that's through the great history of the man to my right is a big
right the first time. You don't need a second title right.
part of Nigel McGuinness. There you go. Forearm shot and the pump kick from Dorado and Bandito. Both, as you can see, are just well, that's got to be hanging on the apron of the ring, top of the base of the spine. Up top, Dorado. Oh my God! In midair, crying out loud. We're gonna stay with us. The Ring of Honor gonna take another break. World Championships at stake on TNT and on HBO on Collision Max.
I'm gonna need another look at that if we get chance. Champion was lying in wait. Bandito, the Ring of Honor World Champion. And when his opponent came, dived through the air to hit popped him up, cut it all the way down.
That was something that we have never seen.
That was something, Tony.
That was something I've seen. But you know what? Every time you see, they always seemingly pull something out. These great luchadors go at it that you've never seen before.
Cover. This new generation always trying to one-up each generation of luchadors, invented, or dare I say evolved, have reinvented the style of lucha libre.
Yeah, it's no doubt. I've been seeing lucha libre for 30 years, wrestling here in the United States, but nothing like this. You see, these two young men are just absolutely amazing, as you can see, doing everything they're in their power just to pull themselves up here.
And the official now, and I believe, what was that? Up to 11, whatever it was. The top men in before that 20
count again in Ring of Honor.
Both understandably, champion and challenger, relatively spent at this point.
On their knees. These tremendous athletes. Oh. That one staggered Dorado. Then he's trying to get to his feet, but as you can see, down goes Bandito. He's wobbly, but he's up. And
a different technique there, Lucha and straight shot to Libre. The overhand is favored. The sideways shot. Oh! Versus an American style. And Ring of Honor World Champion felling the golden mask again. Looking to conjure the opportunity. Take this away from his challenge.
Tries to send him into the rope. Trials reversal by Dorado. Dorado light on his feet to say the least. He airs. No. There was a pump kick. Staggering. Over the Bandito. Entrepreneurs are going at it for the Ring of Honor, the Day of the Dead. Two of the great Lunar World Championship. Here we go. The golden mask of on Collision. Bandito Dorado, the challenger. As we mentioned in CMLL. He's a champion in his own right. And moving out of the way, waiting.
The most perfect.
But did not try to make a cover.
Big time to fly.
Cross bodied. Up on top, standing up. Scar Dorado is not done. The traps.
That's outrageous.
How did he connect with this? Unbelievable. You are right with that. How did he connect with that?
Looking to fly a second.
Tornado!
On time.
Towards us. Tornado over the top. Unbelievable.
I think they want to see another one.
Yes, they do, and he's going to oblige. Bandito's on his... My God, we got a stage! See that again. Holy smoke!
Incredible body control.
As both quickly that on Saturday, November 5th, men are down. We want to remind you, very safe. Nigel and I will be in Erie. November 19th, Dynamite's back in Ball, Pennsylvania for Collision. Wednesday, the Agenda Serena at BU. See you at the Prudential Center in Newark. Saturday, don't forget, Full Gear presented by DC, November 22nd. Dynamite Collision, Wednesday, November 26th at Collision on Thanksgiving Eve. Take a look at this.
Just like that.
Unbelievable.
Not one of those nights you will see action, just action. You'll see fights, you'll see every flavor. Brutality, you'll see the professional wrestling.
November, we got plans for you!
A real smorgasbord.
It's an incredible... Oh, he's... Oh, yeah, now, 1, 2. A cover. No. Ooh. He kind of folded up the left arm. Do you think that folded up heat? NASCAR was a mistake?
Obviously, we've noted the damage, what he was trying to do there to the left shoulder earlier. Right. Puts more pressure on it. And in folding up that shoulder to take the Ring of Honor World, either way, was not enough. Title.
Day of the Dead, this first day of the chant of This Is Lucha here on the day. Oh, that was a lot of steam. There goes Dorada again. In behind that right slap. Up on top. Oh, and a knee and another airborne. Flying knee, 1, 2. Dorada got the left shoulder up. Mascara, Bandito can't believe it. Nigel, but that mask, and I've said many times before, that Bandito wears that hat.
Potentially.
Has to be constricting the breathing.
It's not particularly tight, though, if you compare it. Say that perhaps it's more compared to other masks that luchadors wear, restricting of his vision.
Okay.
You know, if shots are coming in from side, certainly can become a factor.
Right. It's
right
very
now,
unique.
Once you've got a hold of your opponent like this, it is unique. This though. Oh, nice.
Forearm shot, stunned Bandito.
Block.
Good block, you're right. Big Mascara, Dorada. Oh, he made that. Dorada's going to follow Bandito. Hit the ropes, Bandito fall into the other side. And a physical matchup. Look at, well, you can tell that both men have been this.
To complete the DDT, but the
hanging on.
Didn't have the momentum. Power! Wow! It's usually Bandito who's known for his
unbelievable strength.
Power. Gave up the pinfall attempt. He had this in mind.
Oh, I love it. We're watching the same thing in mind. They're both down. Two. Fans standing in. Come on. Everywhere here.
Just watch
in South Texas.
Watch this. First of all, him away because he wanted to try something. Getting in a pinfall attempt, but pushing bigger. But in doing so, he can do just the same thing. Mascara, Dorada, the opportunity.
Both men out here at the Ben Ogden Arena as the chant of Fight Forever rings. The Fight Forever chant. Fight Forever, I tell you. And I don't know. These kids may. Whose way is Dorada going to win this match? Tumbling out of the. He's going to leap up top. Let's see what he's got to an arm drag. Planned another tornado. And 1, 2. Not a bend. Just rolls him up. Bad maneuver that time.
Well, as it's known in England. Hold on.
Drop toe hold.
Sugar bag.
I love it. Sugar bag. 1, 2. Run almost pulls the belt off. Again, away from. Holds on. Bandito snapped him over.
And again, trying to force the shoulder.
This 1, 2.
Of the champion down to the mat. Look, every time the Ring of Honor World Champ, more energy just to kick out. Champion having to expend a little bit. Eventually, that's.
You can see the referee, Brandon Martinez.
The tank is going to be empty.
By the way, he's been doing a great job in this match to see if they can continue. As you can see, checking with both men. Both men are on the mat. And this is what AEW Wrestling, giving it everything. It is what our about. Relationship with CMLL has been all bringing you this type of match here on the day of pickup.
Dumping Bandito. He's asking Donut in the perfect position. Ask, just do it.
Yeah, looked at leaps to the top. As you Alex Abrahantes.
Bandito hasn't moved.
No, he's in trouble. And Dorado.
Where he is, Tony.
Yes, in position. I got out of that. Could he connect with a 21 play? No, he cannot. He rolled it over to the outside to the top turnbuckle. Dorado goes head first. Bandito, another Dorado meets him. Surge of energy gets him up top. Wow. A right in the face, in the head. He's in Gamangiri. You can see that Dorado's pushing him. Well, you can see that himself here.
Taking a spectacular breath. This is going to be spectacular.
On top, standing. Bandito catches Dorado. Caught in midair. 1, 2, 3. Well, no, it still goes on. It still goes on.
Second time he's attempted there. He's out on his feet.
Oh, he's
the knee strike.
Here he goes, trying the 21 play. Folded him up for the second time. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, and the Ring of Honor, and still the champion,
By everyone, including, and again, it's to my right, former Ring of Honor World Champion, we have seen a classic. Sort of set and call this match for you. Oh, very proud of you. Bandito is still the Ring of Honor World Champion.
They're on their feet, and in time he attempted it. You've got missed the reason why. The second, remember, with the damage to the ball to get the full bridge, but it was a nut shoulder earlier on, unable to secure the win and world title. Both champ retain the Ring of Honor champion and challenger gave a. This is what AEW is, admirable accounting of themselves. All about, if you like, pro wrestling.
Very well said, nicely.
You love AEW.
And certainly you will love as Dorado struggles to get to what we have for you on Wednesday. Wednesday on Dynamite, TBS, and HBO Max. Will and Mighty live from Houston, live on Gail. Harley Cameron against Athena match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Mercedes Moné, opening round match, and then a non-title trios. And the World Champion Hangman, that a pay match. Eddie Kingston, Page, take on the Op. Helping up Mascara Durants. We hope you've enjoyed. What a match. What a night. It's our Fright Night Collision on Wednesday night. And hope you will join us coming up when we are in Houston. We're back live here on Collision. Nigel, we got our next Saturday in Houston as well. Tony Schiavone, Collision.